back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is ItzMariaVicz and I hope that you guys are enjoying the new year so far. I am filming this currently on January 16th, so midway through January, and it's still a little bit confusing for me what videos I have coming before others, and so do forgive me if I have mental blocks like that. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys are doing well and enjoying the new year as of right now. If this is the first video of mine that you are watching, I super appreciate you being here. Please consider subscribing, and hopefully I see you on the next one. Make sure to click the button downstairs, turn it from red to white, and you'll be updated as every single time that I upload a new video. This video today is not really something that I plan to do, but I did want to come on here and share with you guys that I had a conversation with my doctor yesterday about some blood work. Some things are just I'm not really happy about, and I'll see how much I include as I talk. As you guys know, I don't want to be talking all too much about details that not only you guys may not even care for, but are really not necessary for me to put out there. And also, I just want to talk less. But given the content of this channel, how for so long I've been making body positivity videos, you guys might have already seen, or it might be coming up soon, how my life view on body positivity and neutrality has shifted ever since I became a mom, and you know how I'm entering into my 30s, and life is different when you're younger than when you are older. And not that I'm ancient or anything, I'm by definitely no means seasoned or very well seasoned. I've only been marinating for 30 years, but did want to mention how it is so crucially important, no matter where you are in life, where your circumstances are, what sex you are, and all that good stuff, you have to really take care of your health. And I'm not talking about the physical appearance that you have on the outside, that's very superficial. As I've always said, the forefront of health is not how you look on the outside, and especially when it comes to size, how your belly hangs, how much muscle you have, etc. That's not the ideal, and that's not the forefront of what health is. Health, most importantly, is what is on the inside, and how that reflects on the outside may be different per person. Some people may have very, for example, unhealthy liver. However, other aspects of their life may be perfectly fine. They may have fit physique, as in they're very slim fit, they have like a lot of muscle, etc, etc. Or for example, we have people like me who are very fat on the appearance, but nonetheless are very healthy on the inside. However, that's my preface to this whole conversation that I'm gonna have right now. And I hope that you guys are nice on the comments just in general, because that's what you ought to do. If you guys are of any sorts morally driven, you shouldn't be making fun of people on the internet, you shouldn't be making fun of people who are in your daily life. You should just be nice. And so I hope that you guys don't take this as like a pity party or whatever. I hope that you guys just take this for what it is, me just sharing my experience with the phone call that I had yesterday with my doctor, and that's about it. No need to explore any deeper in that, no need to be philosophical as to me projecting or whatever theory that people may come up with, just the fact that I'm a fat person talking about fat people issues. Like, I just don't want that. And so yeah, let's just get on with the video. I want to share with you guys not the details, but the overall conversation that I had on the phone yesterday with my doctor. And he had mentioned that a lot of the analytes that I was tested for in my blood a couple days ago, the results came back, and majority of them were not that great, and it sucked to hear. I'm not gonna lie, I had my little breakdown moment yesterday, because in general I've always been a healthy person. I've always been, again, like I've always said, I just look fat. I am fat, but nonetheless my kidneys are always healthy. I have fat around my organs. Obviously it's visible by the fact that I have a big belly, but that doesn't mean that my blood ain't right, that my kidneys ain't right, that my urinalysis, anything that comes back from my urine, ain't looking right, etc. And so it was really disheartening to hear the things that he was saying yesterday, especially because in his words, he said, if any doctor were to look at your results right now in this very moment, they wouldn't have an issue with it, because you're still underneath the dangerous range of these analytes. So for example, let's say that your blood sugar, it's supposed to be 5.2, but the danger zone starts at 5.7. Let's say I'm at 5.5. I'm still below the danger zone, but I'm definitely not where I should be in terms of like a healthy category. But anyways, if a doctor who doesn't know me were to look at my results, he'd be like, don't stress her out, that's perfectly fine. She's healthy in her ranges and she's not in the danger zone. That's not a big deal. The problem is that I've known this doctor for about 6 years, and the tendency has always been up, down, and then the past year it has just gone up. Specifically speaking, I'm talking about the negative things. Yes, there were positive things. For example, my kidneys apparently have never been this healthy. Kudos to that. It's always been trending upwards in a positive manner. What is it? My hemoglobin, my platelets, which are, I believe, the clotting cells of the blood, etc. That was all looking chef's kiss. But obviously as humans, we focus on the negative because it is evolutionarily detrimental to not focus on the negative. If a lion comes out at you and eats your friend, you're gonna know to stay away from that region that ate your friend. You know what I mean? That's why we focus on the negative sometimes more than positive. Battery died. Sorry with the angle change. As I was saying, yeah, the trending upwards of the negative things like really shocked me, because again, although I know that in the past 3 or 4 months, specifically speaking, from October to January of 2025, I've had like a really stressful time period, whether with family, whether with work, whether with myself, like that existential crisis or phenomena that happens to everybody of like what am I supposed to do with my life? What exactly makes me happy? How do I want to achieve that? Where to go? And how do I balance out all the hobbies or all the jobs that I have along with family, with myself? How do I do all that? So I was having a lot of stressful areas of my life without resolution, particularly ones that made me very emotional. And also with my spirituality and stuff, like how do I want to be a better follower of Christ? How do I want to be a better person just in general? And how do I want to portray that to other people so they can come to Christ and how they can be better for themselves? And you know, however way that looks for them, they don't have to be baptized, they don't have to necessarily like start reading the Bible, they don't have to like even start asking questions, but I want to be able to display that that's what Jesus wants for us all, love and all that good stuff. So that's been also on my mind, how I struggle with behaving according to that wish of mine. And also, frankly speaking, the holidays. Holidays are stressful, not only financially because you have to like buy people things, but also we were hosting, so that was a little bit of a different thing. We never host, so that was kind of cool. Definitely a fun little experience there. Also, obviously in the holidays you just like eat a lot, and so that definitely took a toll and played a role, possibly like the health results of those analytes that were analyzed in my blood work. And so I just wanted to come on here and say that, just like I've always said, your health is not determined by how you look like on the outside or what you look like in terms of like specific characteristics, whether you have big muscles or not, whether you have a big belly or not, whether you do exercise and that just doesn't show, or whether you don't do any type of exercise but you just look skinny, or whatever version of health looks like to you. Health is on the inside, and I want to emphasize this point because I feel like I felt so down on myself yesterday when I found out the news that a lot of these things were going up that aren't supposed to be up this high, along with everything that has been going on in the past like 4 or 5 months. That was the last thing that I need to hear. That the one thing that is under my control and only on my control, that also is going to shits. I have a tendency of overeating and eating a lot of sweets when I'm stressed, so that would explain a lot of things in the past 5 months. In the winter, I haven't been exercising as much because of the fact that there's snow outside. I can't even like walk even for myself, or including baby girl. I can't bring her on my walks, especially if she's sick. It makes it a little bit difficult. Like as much as I want to walk, I'm not gonna make her chances of getting sicker higher. And so it's a whole thing, but I want to focus on what I can do, and I want to invite you guys to be my accountability partners. In general, whatever your goals are health-wise for 2025 and for the years to come. And you guys, if you guys haven't seen the video that I posted a while ago, the first video of the year, which was my 2025 goals on my personal areas, one of those areas was health and weight. I do want to be able to have an accountability partner, whether you guys or whether in my personal life or whatever, but why not put it on the internet to, you know, have a bigger crowd to motivate me and me motivate you, inspire you in some way or another. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I have been very strategic as to what I'm going to do exercise wise since the beginning of the year. I haven't missed a single day that I plan out for myself for the new year ever since it started. I've been doing my exercises. I've been drinking a heck of a lot of water, and so that hasn't been failing me yet. And so, but nonetheless, I wanted to put it out there that if you guys have any type of concern for your health, seek medical and physician professional advice. But even if everything looks fine, just because it looks fine doesn't mean it is. And I've always said this to people in my family or the people in my friend groups who are supposedly the image of what health is. They don't go to the doctor because they hate the doctor, they have bad experiences with the doctor or whatever it is, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get checked out. God forbid that you are preventing something from getting worse or even starting by going to that doctor, but you choose not to because of XYZ reason that you have against the doctor or against the medical system or whatever, pharmaceuticals, whatever your trauma or your response may be towards that. I've always cared a lot for people, and that's why I talk a lot, that's why I explain myself too much. I just have a lot to say in my heart because I feel like I need to drill it into people's heads, but nonetheless I can do that same message with less words. And I hope that this video, again, I didn't plan to talk about anything in particular, so if this seems like very random, very out of order, very out of place and disorganized, I apologize for that because I don't like producing that kind of content. But I hope that this serves as a reminder to not only check up on your health, better your health, improve your health, and medical assistance if you need medical advice. But I just want to have accountability community here on YouTube. If somehow Maria here in January 2025 looks like this and her analytes aren't looking so good and they're up here in December of 2025, let's say that I look a little bit healthier, less puffy, less whatever it is that I'm carrying around that has to change in order for my health to be better, and my analytes also go down, I hope that that can inspire people to do that for themselves. At the end of the day, my message has always been self-love and self-image acceptance regardless of what you look like. And so that's why I'm not putting a forefront on the physique part of it. But do check out your health. Do see what you can do about your body composition, your health, and stuff like that. That way you can become a better you. And that just goes to show that your knees will improve in terms of their health because you have less weight on you. Your muscles will improve because you're actually like working out more. And even like long term, you'll be able to carry your kids and your grandkids. You'll be able to run longer. You won't get out of breath because you go up the stairs and all that good stuff. You'll be able to actually stretch on the floor without aches and pains and like cracks and whatever nonsense happens on your body when it doesn't want to do the thing that you wish to do. I know that God has better plans for me. I know that God has better plans for you. And so if at all this inspires you to be better with your health, with what God gave you, your temple, I hope that you guys stick around and can give me some positive comments downstairs. Again, I had my breakdown yesterday, so that's all done and dandy. I'm not looking forward to like crying again. That's not the plan of this. And I definitely don't expect mean comments in the comment section because this is all meant to be like a healthy, like safe space. I hope that you guys get inspiration from this, like I said before and a million times. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. And I hope that you guys are able to find wisdom within yourselves to be able to face whatever issue that you have, tackle it, overcome it, resolve it, and then thrive at the end of it. Whether that's financial, that's weight, that's health-wise, anything that you guys set your mind to, you guys can do it. And I hope that we can be accountability buddies. That's really hard for me to say. If you wish to share any goals that you may have down below, I would love to read them. I would love to comment back on them, and that way we can keep each other accountable. I would love to see us both or all thrive at the end of the new year and at the end of life in general. And yeah, does that make sense? Does that video make sense? I don't know if I just like spoke nonsense, but I hope that someone, even just one person, got benefit from it. And if this just serves as a memoir for me in the future to look at myself and see how I have drastically changed because I am able to put my mind to the things that I want to do, so be it. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Like I said before, leave me comments downstairs asking any questions or giving me your goals down below. I would love to hear them. And like I said, accountability, community, that's all I really care for in this channel. If you guys enjoy the content and are looking forward to the next one, please make sure to subscribe. Click the button down below and make sure that you turn it from red to white so you update us every single time that I upload a new video. And yeah, until next time guys, the verse of the day is right here. I hope that you find God in whatever way that he miraculously shows up in your life, or even not miraculously, just discreetly shows up in your life. God is there for you. God has your back. God hears your tears. God hears your prayers. And until next time, keep up the awesome, never change. I'll see you guys next time. Dios los bendiga. God bless you guys, and ItzMariaVicz out.